What's up, chumbags? Welcome back to Lacuna. Kevin, Nightmare Fuel, hello. Welcome. Let's continue. Let's see how it goes. We're back at the Central Department of Investigation.
Mm-hmm. Our daughter is kidnapped. We told Kat about it.
Yeah.
That was the end of last episode.
All right. Step off the train.
Let's go.
Let's go talk to Gary.
Oh, we're getting a call by Sato.
What, Alexa? Jesus Christ.
Sorry, say who is this?
Who is this?
Dad!
Laura, where are you?
Why didn't you let them use the login they wanted?
Oh, shit.
Shit.
Please, Dad, they're gonna hurt me if you don't listen to them. You need to get me out of here. They swear they'll let me go if you do what they ask. I know how important your job is to you.
Laura.
But how bad can things be? How bad can the things be that they're asking you? Please, I want to finish my novel.
Laura, listen to me. I'll get you out of there, or I'll do what they say.
I think I'll do what they say. What do you think, Austin?
I'll get you out of there. We don't fucking negotiate with terrorists.
Question for Alexa. Shoot, Nightmare. What do you say, Sri? Be the tiebreaker.
I'll get you out of here. Let's do Austin's.
Okay.
I'll get you out of there, all right? Stay calm and do what they say. I have this under control. We'll see each other soon.
I need to go. Oh, I don't have control.
You're in control now. Yep. There you go.
I wanted you to lament for a moment. Wait, let me get more news. Oops.
Nope, we just need it. There you go.
Forgot the controls. Anything? What's in it? Anything good?
Benny's murderers speak.
Ooh.
Yep, that's just about the news broadcast.
Yep. There you go.
Morning, Conrad. I don't remember what voice I did. Yes, sir.
Still you.
You look pale. Are you sick?
No, I'm fine.
Hope you got some rest after yesterday's incident. Let me bring you up to speed. The chief said he's making some announcement this morning. Didn't sound good at all.
Are you drunk, Austin?
I am not even close to being drunk. But we'll see in a few minutes.
I'll answer your question after this dialogue, Nightmare. Alright, continue, Austin.
We took Cox in for questioning. You can interrogate him later. But first, you should talk to Sato. He's in our office and has... I just realized I'm reading off of Twitch instead of
I wondered why you were so delayed. Yeah. I was like...
I realized that I didn't have it up right. He's in our office and has some new intel and more in Cox for you.
More Cox. Okay, I'm on it.
Listen, Conrad. I might have been a little intense in the past few days. These are special circumstances. You understand that, right?
Sure. It's been hard on all of us.
I gotta run.
Talk to you later.
Alright, so Nightmare asks, I feel like
you
I know
play,
the answer,
I'll read it.
but I'm going to ask anyway. Are you a bigger fan of Star Wars or Harry Potter?
I don't think Star Wars. Let me answer that. I don't think Star Wars is even on her radar.
I love Star Wars.
She just said she didn't watch The Mandalorian.
No, but I grew up watching the original films. The original films, yeah.
Yeah, but there's a there's a universe, and you love three movies in that universe.
Yeah, no, definitely Harry Potter's far and above Star Wars. I do love Star Wars.
You love the three Star Wars movies.
I love the movies that are titled Star Wars besides
Star
the new
Wars
ones.
refers to the universe now, not just three movies.
Well, they asked Harry Potter and Star Wars, not Wizarding World and Star Wars universe. So
yeah, but Harry Potter revolves around 8 movies.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Okay, who are we talking to? Sato.
Sato.
So they're downstairs, right? Or no, are they right here?
In our office.
Yeah.
Jerry Potter. This is Kevin. Good morning, Neil. Hey, Sato. Garrett told me he had some new intel for me.
This guy's the real
Indeed.
MVP.
I put everything on our pinboard over there. Let me give you a quick overview. First, I assembled some basic information on James Moore and his wife. Second, I managed to pull the recent back statements.
Bank.
What did I say?
Back.
Oh, bank statements. Maybe you'll find something useful in there. That's all I could get my hands on for now, but I got more coming tomorrow. And third, I took a look at the CV of the guy who fired at you, Albert Cox. And guess what I found? He's a Savient, and he grew up on Drovia. Oh, that's a surprise. I suspected he was working with the Liberators. Well, who knows? He still might. What's also interesting is that he changed his name 20 years ago. Shoot, we're running late to that meeting with the chief. Let's go. I'll tell you the rest on the way. Cox was born as Albert Bolton. His parents owned a big company at the time, Bolton Security Services. They were responsible for the safety of the Savient colony on Drovia. You mean Sector 2, the one that blew up 40 years ago? Exactly. Bolton Security was sued into oblivion over the incident and eventually went bankrupt. When Cox had finished school, he changed his name and moved to Gara. That's when he found his own security company using some grant money. Thank you, Sato. Great work as always. Oh, it's nothing. I just did some advanced browsing. Before you go in, I need to ask. Is everything alright? Do you look not great? Just didn't get any sleep lately. Thanks for asking. I improv my lines.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, who's this? Austin, I think. This is Austin.
I think everybody's here. Let's start. Thank you all for coming. As many of you know, I've been working for the CDI for 28 years now. I've done everything in my power to defend the values of our planet stands for. The principles of freedom, tolerance, equal rights for everyone, and justice have been guiding all of my actions. I have always been proud of our work and our commitment to the Garian democracy. Sadly, the path to justice isn't always clear, and we have to make difficult decisions. The murder of Joseph Banny has severely harmed the relationship between our planet and Drovia, and it puts the fragile peace in our solar system at risk. The Domestic Terrorism Division was charged with protecting Banny under my leadership. In light of our failure to do so, the Attorney General and I have agreed to the only appropriate response is for me to resign from my duties at the CDI effective immediately.
Oh no.
I hope that the separatist groups on Drovia will consider this a sign of sincere remorse and of our intention to make up for the damage that has been done. I enjoyed working with all of you, and I wish you nothing but the best. I hope that each of you will find your way of fighting for justice. I will still be in my office today if there are any questions or issues you would like to talk to me about. My successor will be announced by the Attorney General in the near future. Starting tomorrow, Agent Long will be taking over my responsibilities until a permanent replacement is found. Thank you, and goodbye.
Gary Long.
So Gary Long's in charge, and the chief is fired.
So what we've learned is that I am always the boss, alright?
Yep. Kevin says, we need a brown jar every time Kandula makes a savagery put a bit. What does that mean? What is me making a savagery mean? You know, what am I doing? Talking to the manager? Chief?
Yeah, I want to talk to the chief. I don't know if that's what we're doing.
Hello, Conrad. How can I help you?
I wanted to say goodbye. It was good working for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I have to admit, I'm surprised by your decision. It's not like you could have done much more to protect Banny.
Come on, Conrad. We both know that doesn't matter. Heads needed to roll for this.
Chief, why did we arrest Cox, or the AG fired you for something else? Ooh.
I want to ask why did we arrest Cox? I want to know that one. Because I'm wondering if maybe the AG is part of the Liberators?
Why did we arrest Cox? Thing. It looks like it was the right call. But we didn't know at the time. And why didn't you give us the arrest order yourself?
The AG didn't tell me why she wanted to do it, so I refused to give the order.
Ooh.
So, you don't know either?
No. Seems like it's classified. Same as the information on that stick.
I see. The AG fired you for something else, or that's all? You don't have to ask every decision, because that's still like a... No, it's not, because that's still a decision you're making.
I want to know.
The AG fired you over something else, didn't she?
I would have asked this anyways.
I overheard your conversation yesterday.
Why are you telling me this?
Didn't sound like you were arguing about Bandy's death.
You are aware that you can be suspended for eavesdropping on your superiors.
In fact, it seems like you were suspecting the AG of something.
You wanna read?
Oh, sorry, I was reading chat. Nightmare says, here. Oh, hold on. Yeah, okay. Here. What it is? Alexa.
Ooh, my mom got me a Hufflepuff scarf and a new logo set. Candula, bro, Harry Potter sucks. Alexa, and that's just Alexa's.
I see. When Sri says something like that.
Sri says something like boom, and it's dollar signs.
All right. Is that the real reason why she wanted to get rid of you?
Maybe the chief looks like the chief in the work of Peter Parker and Spider-Man. I think he means Jonah J. Jameson.
J. Jonah Jameson.
Whatever.
You said it wrong.
I always say it wrong.
This is one. I was trying to do it. This one is out of your league. Just respect the chain of command.
I see.
I'll have to pack up my things now. I wish you all the best for your career at the CDI.
Thank you.
There you go. Conrad, you're a smart man. Keep your eyes open. There you go.
Right.
The last 3 lines we'll probably ever hear of him. As the best J. Jonah Jameson I could possibly do.
Yeah, Mr. Conrad, I've had 244 new offers.
New apartments. Okay, so what should we do now? Talk to Gary.
Today, Jim Carrey turned 60. Maybe Perkins become the next Jim Carrey. Perkins got a crack for this.
I wish. I would love to be even remotely close to what Jim Carrey can do.
Yeah, the man's a legend.
Yeah. Literally,
fucking chameleon.
Can do anything.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Austin, give me a silence for a little bit.
There you go.
That was unexpected.
I'm trying to think. Fuck. I can't believe I'm standing in for the chief. I never thought that they would pick me. I have to call my wife. Guess I'll be doing some overtime in the next few days.
Don't you think it's strange that the AG fired him?
Gotta admit, she never really liked him. Maybe she was waiting for an opportunity. But someone had to get fired for Banny's death just for the optics, don't you think?
What's up, Mohammed? How's it going?
Hey, Mohammed.
Maybe, but the chief always did an excellent job. Didn't have to be him.
I'm not thrilled about it either. But we should focus on the Liberator's threat. I don't want to start my new job with a string of terror attacks. Let's recap what we got so far.
Alright, let's recap.
Mohammed says, you started so early today. It's 5:10 a.m. for me. Good lord. Well, good morning.
We'd start early because we have work at 7 a.m. tomorrow. So we wanted to
Alright, Alexa, keep going.
I want to wait till they do the wrap-up time.
There it is. Awesome.
Listen up, squad. Time for a little wrap-up. I suppose you're all as surprised as I am about our chief's sudden retirement. However, we need to focus on the Liberators and their plans now. Let's go over everything we've got so far once more. Drovia's foreign minister, Banny, was shot last night by a sniper who goes by the name of Boyd.
Okay.
Boyd then went to see a woman called Zara, which seems to have been a deviation from their original plan. He convinced her to hand him a stick with confidential stolen data. The next morning, Boyd met another man to hand him that data. Abraham Gonzalez. That's such a weird name. Like, because I said it right 3 times and it just still didn't sound right. Abraham Gonzalez, CEO of the Drovian company Power Up. We were able to extract a deleted message from Gonzalez's cell which proves that someone paid him to fetch that stick and send over the data to an unknown address once he was outside the Garian network. This leads us to believe that the data cannot be sent unnoticed via the web, which applies only to the best-kept secrets of Garian government. We don't know who paid either of them. But the message to Gonzalez was sent via an encrypted channel on the Mercurius network.
Yeah.
Mercurius network.
I said Mercurius, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That means that it must be one of the higher-ups at a large, publicly traded company. We don't know what was on the data stick because we haven't been cleared for access yet. Yesterday morning, an anti-Savient terror group calling themselves the Liberators publicly broadcasted a video in which they claimed responsibility for Banny's murder. They also announced a second attack within 48 hours.
This would be great if you like paused the game, like coming back. It's like a nice little refresher of everything that's happened.
Mm-hmm.
Their broadcast was sent from the Ad Spot building. They operate all the billboards across the city. At the time of the video started, the building was being guarded by a Cox security employee. We have reason to believe that the perpetrator was another employee of that same company, James Moore. His wife says that he went on a holiday at Manami Tree Resort, but never turned up there. We are currently running a planet-wide search for him, but without success so far. The CEO of Cox Security, Albert Cox, opened fire on Agent Conrad and myself when we went to arrest him.
Why were you arresting Cox?
It was an order from the Attorney General. Conrad convinced Cox to surrender. We arrested him and brought him in for questioning. He had been in the process of destroying hard drives before we arrived. Our IT department is currently trying to restore what's left of the data.
Do we think that Cox is a key figure behind the Liberators?
He certainly is involved with them in some way, but he doesn't have access to the Mercurius network. We have to assume that there is a larger fish behind Cox. What's also strange is that the Savient himself, he grew up on Drovia. Our current priority is to prevent any further attacks. Colroy, I want you to support the ongoing manhunt for James Moore. Yun, we brought some stuff back from Cox's office. Work your magic on it. Let us know if you can find something. Sato, you keep gathering as much information as you can on our prime suspects. Conrad, you should check whether you can establish a motive of why Moore would support the Liberators. Take a look at all the evidence we've got, including the information Sato put on our bin board. You should also have a chat with Cox. We brought him to the interrogation room in the basement.
Okay.
Roger that.
That's all for now. That's not all for now. If you're saying one last thing, asshole.
All for now, but one more thing. That's like me
One
whenever
last
I'm like,
thing.
one last game of Fortnite.
Do any of you guys know how Agent Reed from the response team is doing?
Oh shit. I do. He was hit up. He was hit by 2 high-velocity rounds that penetrated his vest. He can't move his right arm, and it's a long way to recovery. But he'll get there.
It's our fault he got shot.
Perkins, add the white and intrigued touch to Gary.
The white and intrigued. That's usually actually one of my favorite traits about Austin.
Just say it as my normal voice instead of deepening it slightly.
Austin, you have a white and intriguing way. I can't quite describe it, other than white and intriguing.
Read your line. Make it more white and intrigued.
Thanks for letting me know. We should send some flowers to the hospital. But now, right now. That's stupid.
Yeah, let's get to work. Sorry, I thought you were gonna finish the sentence, so I hit A.
That was just like it took me because I said
no,
but
it
not,
is.
I thought it was gonna say but not right now, but it said now right now.
I'm probably supposed to be.
Maybe it was a
right
typo.
Come back to me when you got something.
Okay. Also, Nightmare said, "Alexa, can you read that, sir?"
Alexa, I don't know who that is. 3. Bruh, Alexa don't know nothing about Spider-Man. And then it's me, Hitman. Alexa sees Warbats in GVK trailer and says, "Whoa, who are those guys?" 3. Dude, oh my god. See, there you go. That's pretty much I invented.
All right, James Moore, date of birth, famous So, married to Evelyn Moore. Then we talked to her, right?
Yes, yeah.
Female sector 5, junior security professional.
I hate Gary's body type. Damn, Austin.
Wow. Fine for bodily harm. Okay, so criminal record. They had a fine for bodily harm. I didn't read that it was criminal record. I said fine for bodily harm. Like, oh, so they're good for bodily harm. They're ready to go for that.
In 1824, they were fine.
Fine for attempted theft.
They're cool for attempted theft. Yeah.
Prison for transporting illegal substances.
That was what they were talking about.
Mm-hmm. Cyber implants. So he has resistance against mind-altering drugs, extended field of view, but he also has shortened reaction time and increased hand-eye coordination. Okay.
All right.
Evelyn Moore. So she worked at Millix Mining. Fined for petty larceny. Okay, so we got bank statements, Cox Security. Ooh, Driscoll. Oh, no, that's different.
It's a grocery store, but you really jumped on that one.
No, it's like Drysol or something. We know what I'm talking about. It's the other guy.
Dyson?
Okay, so what did they do? Cox. So we got Cox Security.
They did Cox?
Yeah, so what did Cox do? Alright.
I mean, he shot at us.
No, the money. Okay, I'm
and then he's in the basement.
go off of that now. Yeah,
and that's Moore, by the way. That was Moore's back statements.
Yeah.
Okay, you said Cox. So
I meant Cox Security. Sorry.
Oh, I see.
You mean the
go into investigation mode real fast.
Where?
Right now. Just
this room?
Investigation mode. Yep.
No, investigation mode.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. Okay, you're good. All right. Good afternoon, Mr. Cox.
This was you, wasn't it?
No, this is Austin.
Oh.
Oh yeah, the Cox was just my normal voice.
Yeah. All right. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
I'm waiting for my legal team.
You fired at my partner and me. Care to explain? I probably don't need to tell you that you didn't make the best of first impression on us. Your behavior and your company's involvement in yesterday's broadcast make it look like you're somehow involved with the Liberators. A quick look at your biography showed that you are a Savient, an atheist, or an enlightened.
A Savient.
Sure.
Oh shit, Alexa, you just go
I already
for
know this.
The Savient,
born on
who grew up
Drovia.
on Drovia.
We know this.
It doesn't
He just told us
It doesn't
this.
make sense.
Yeah, Gary just went over this. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make sense to that you'd support an anti-Savient terror group. 25 years ago, you moved to Gara. Why?
Sometimes life forces us to do things we don't want to.
You don't like it here?
I do not.
Why not?
Why don't you ask that yourself and your fellow Garians? You consider Drovians your enemy and Savians backward radicals? If you have the choice between hiring a Garian or a Drovian, you hire the Garian. All the missions we ever get from Drovia come from Drovia.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Why haven't you gone back then?
Because my compatriots are happy to have a reliable partner for their companies here on Gara. We escort their goods, offer them personal security, you name it.
Your parents had a security company as well, didn't they? It was responsible for the security at
Sector 2, right?
This should.
Pretty sure Sector 2.
Sector 2? Looks like they didn't do such a good job with Sector 2 blowing up and all.
You know nothing about my parents. I've already said enough. I'll wait for my lawyers now.
Alright, so the sheet that you have to submit is Moore's motive and the data. So the data we don't have to worry about just yet.
Yeah, we aren't on that yet.
Moore's motive is ready to be submitted. So Moore's motive is most likely his sick wife, his nationalism, his drug addiction. Yeah, so those are the three options.
We didn't hear anything about a sick wife. So he doesn't have a sick wife. Oh no, Moore has.
Moore. Wait, no, Moore is the one that went off on holiday, right?
Yeah, he's the one that's on holiday.
Yeah.
I
feel like we didn't learn anything about this.
Drug addiction, I don't remember that either.
Here, I'm gonna go look at his sheet again. Let's go look at the pin board, you know.
Because I don't remember any of that.
Kevin says drug addiction.
Well, there were drugs in his office, remember?
Yeah, but that was because of
the wife.
Remember?
It was for the wife stuff, yeah.
Yeah, but it was like not Planet, but he. No, that was the guy for Cox. I forget.
Yeah, Moore works for Cox.
Yeah, he's one of the employees.
Okay, so he's the one that remember ran drugs for him.
Yeah.
And then got arrested and like only had a job with Cox.
With Cox, yeah. So he ran drugs in the past for Cox.
So I don't think it's a drug problem for his wife.
No, I don't think so either.
I think that's there just to mislead us.
Well, the wife is sick, I think. Because she worked at this Millex mining complex and she had pills for her lungs in her apartment, there were pills for lung damage. And there's an ad for how people got lung damage who were working at the Millex mines.
True.
Well, if you think it's sick, go for it.
It's definitely not drug addiction.
And it's definitely not nationalism, so
No.
I guess...
I feel like it has to be Sick's wife, right?
Elimination, yeah.
Okay.
What do you think?
Okay. So you guys are going with his sick wife?
Yeah.
Is that your...
Do you want to help us at all?
Well, okay, so go back, go to investigation mode, and go to the bank statements. So if you look, so you can... On the left, there's the dates. And on 4/30, Vival Pharmaceutics, subscription number 402, minus 200. It got rejected because of its insufficient funds, and it was charged back for 200. Then he went to the Baby's Depot, got a pregnancy test for $15. Cox Security then gave him $10,000, and then Vival Pharmaceutics, the 402 subscription actually went through because he had $200.
Yeah, so I think it's
but that's $10,000 is because of the drug trade that he did.
Pregnant.
No.
That's a different.
That was years ago.
Too many fucking characters. What's going on?
No, it's the same character. He just went to jail in the past.
So that was in 1831 is when he went to jail for transporting the substances. Bank statements are from 1840.
Yeah, this is what I'm trying to point out here is the fact that it is because the wife's medicine was charged back, so he couldn't pay for his wife's medicine. So he said something.
So he did something for him.
Yeah.
So then he got $10,000.
He was paid $10,000.
Yeah. Okay. So we were right.
You guys just fucking didn't look at it.
We had it right, so I don't really get what the fuck the problem was.
You just guessed. I'm saying there's
we did process
we logically
elimination.
came to the conclusion.
Not because there was proof. You just were like, no, it's not this one. Let's just go for this one.
I stood what Alexa said. Yes, drugs are white things.
We knew that the other two were wrong. And we proved that with evidence.
Alright, now we gotta talk to Gary.
Conrad, I just read your sheet on Moore. Looks like a motive can be established. You should pay his wife another visit.
She didn't seem to know anything yesterday.
Maybe she'll tell you more if you confront her with her husband's motive.
Get it? She'll tell you more. Roger that. See you there.
Okay, so now we gotta go to the train.
I understood what Alexa said as, yes, drugs are white things. Holy, this room's on fire.
I already read that.
Nah, I think I really bring Kevin's... I'm better at voice acting Kevin than you are, Alexa. I'm sorry. I think he'd rather have my voice be the one that reads it, you know what I mean? Yep. It's nothing against you, it's just that because your voice is not great, that why you... Is that supposed to be fuck?
No.
What was that supposed to mean? What's the blurred out word?
I don't know.
Because the F word isn't censored.
No, I think he did it himself.
Oh.
Because if it was censored, you could uncensor it.
Oh, true. I hate Gary's haircut. Agreed, Mohammed. Agreed.
Damn, Austin, he's really going after you today. Oh.
Once again,
Alexa.
By the smell of the rocket, I thought back to the man I had been when Kat had brought me here. How did it all go so wrong? Deep down, I knew the answer. I was just too scared to commit to my family. It was so much easier to care about something that didn't have to like you back. That wouldn't go away if you didn't want it to. For me, that was my job. But ironically, protecting myself like that only made it hurt so much worse. Now that Laura was out of my reach, the pain of being separated was only amplified by the knowledge that I had missed so many opportunities to be with her.
Wasn't it up here, right? Am I going the right way? Yeah, it's here.
Yep. Oh, I'm not gonna say that out loud. Hello, Miss Moore.
Oh, it's you again. Hello.
Sorry to disturb you for a second time, but I need to ask you a few more questions.
So you're still after my husband. I told you he's on vacation on Femus.
He isn't. We checked the ID scanners at all spaceports on Gara and Femus. He never left the planet. That's a fair point, Nightmare.
You must have overlooked something. Listen, I love James, but he's just a poor devil. Shouldn't the CDI be taking care of the big fish? James isn't one of them.
I think you're underestimating your husband. He might be about to make a grave mistake. Did you see the Liberator's video yesterday?
It was hard to miss, yeah.
We have reason to believe that your husband is affiliated with them.
Seriously? That's what you came up with? He might have sold drugs or started a fight once or twice, but this is completely out of his league.
We did some research, and it seems like your husband has a strong motive. Your husband is being paid for the attack, and he needs the money for your medication.
It's true that I suffer from a lung condition, but we've always managed.
If he carries out this attack and we catch him, he goes to prison for life. Shit. I was reading chat. If we get him before, the sentence will be significantly less severe.
Did you also find out how I got my condition? I was a miner at Milix Mining on Femus. Turned out that I was inhaling harmful gases for months, every day. Every day, 4 months. The bosses knew about it, but the money was too good. Hundreds of people's lungs are irreversibly damaged. You know what?
KVN our data just made it rain. Hashtag brown jar.
Hell yeah, brown jar, baby.
Kevin.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you. Milix got away with it. They were cleared of all charges.
And Nightmare, of course.
No compensation at all. We have to pay for our medicine ourselves. Why are you going after my husband and not after people like them?
I'm really sorry that happened to you, but there's nothing I can do about it right now. What we can do is stop your husband from doing something really stupid. We have reason to believe that he's involved in an imminent terror attack. If there is anything you didn't tell me, I need to know right now.
What happens if you're right and you catch him?
He would probably go to prison for a few years, but it would be much worse if we caught him after the fact.
I saw a message on his cell before he left. It was a booking confirmation from a hotel, but it wasn't on Femus. It was the Corian Hotel here in Ghana. I think he might be cheating on
not
me.
Ghana.
Gara, sorry. Ghana's real. He booked it until tomorrow.
Wait, it's not real? Thank you, Miss Moore. You've been very helpful.
Promise me he won't get hurt. He's an idiot, but he's a good guy. Please, I need him.
I promise to do my best, or I can't promise anything.
I have to do my best.
I'll do my best.
Yeah. All right, we're in agreement. If me and Austin are in agreement, that means it's the one we gotta go with.
Now, fuck that guy.
I promise I'll do my best to protect him.
Listen, I'm pregnant. If he's about to do something stupid, remind him of our unborn son. That will make him consider his decisions.
I will. Thank you for your help.
Alright, let's get back on the train.
Choo-choo!
Check out.
Oh.
The Corian Hotel. I didn't even need to look that up. It was directly next to the Grand Church at Corian Square, one of the most important houses of prayer for Savians here on Gara. It probably would be crowded with believers and tourists tomorrow morning. No doubt it was the Liberator's next target. The rush of making progress in the case only lasted a few moments, until I realized that now I had to make a tough decision. If I told Zora about the target, I couldn't tell the CDI, and vice versa.
Yeah, so he's gonna attack a...
Oh, Zora. Hey.
Fuck. You startled me. What do you want?
Check in with how your investigation is going. But not here, too crowded. Follow me. Come on, I know a spot. Where is she? Which person is she?
I'm glad you guys are enjoying the stream.
Wait, which person
I'm also
is she?
Go right.
She's the one
Right
that
there.
came to your apartment.
Right there.
Yeah, I know, but I don't see. I didn't see her person move.
Oh, gotcha.
Like the pixel. This is better.
The hell are you doing here? You following me?
I told you I'd get back to you. Anything new on our client or what they're planning to do next?
Okay, so yes or no? Are we gonna tell them or not?
I don't want our daughter to get killed.
Okay, but so
I think yes.
we can't tell the police.
If we tell them.
Yeah, that's the monologue that he just said.
Why?
He just talked.
Why?
Lexi, if you were.
Why though? Why though?
Play the game. Jesus Christ.
What do you think, Austin? Do we tell them or no? Do we tell them or the police?
Ooh. I mean, I'm not personally invested in this daughter.
Oh my god.
So.
Don't say nothing. Okay, everyone's saying no in chat.
Don't say anything. All right, yeah, well,
Alright, so I guess we're gonna
ignoring
let our daughter die.
Austin's lack of empathy, chat also says no, so. Not yet. I'm still working on it.
Are you sure there's nothing you want to tell me?
I'm sure, or actually there is. Chad,
I guess
this
I'm
is
gonna
your
go with
last
I'm
chance.
sure.
Chad.
Actually, there is. Suck these nuts.
Chad, this is your last chance. I know we got people saying no.
Are we gonna save the daughter, or are we not save the daughter? Are we sure?
Well, it's not that black and white, I don't think.
I think it is. I think
might
the daughter's
be.
gonna be
It
stabbed
very
to death
well might be.
immediately after
True.
this if we don't do it.
Who knows?
I mean, I would say I'm sure.
Yeah, I feel like they already said the no pretty quick, so I'm gonna go with the I'm sure. We'll stick with what they said.
All right. Yeah, I'm sure.
That's disappointing. I need some results if I'm going to protect your daughter.
Nightmares, just don't save her.
Brutal, guys.
We're making good progress. I'll have something for you soon.
Hey, no, I got it. Finish the novel. Get first place. Rub it on her face.
I hope so. You want a beer?
Refuse or accept? Are we taking a beer?
I feel like it's
Take a beer. Take the beer.
You're gonna take the beer? Alright, we'll take the beer.
Take the beer.
Beer.
Yeah, business talk is over.
Are you calling destroying my life a business?
I guess so. Hey, listen. You know, I thought about what you said. I don't think I'm good, or ever have been, but I will say this. I talked to your daughter today. She's a good kid. I do not like the prospect of her getting hurt. So please.
She's not gonna fucking hurt her. She's a bitch.
Yeah.
How can you... Then get her out of there. Please.
William, my boss, won't let that happen. It's all in your hands. William? Who the fuck's William?
Whoa.
If you don't find out anything about their next target soon, we'll need your help with the hack. The back door was set up successfully from your cell.
Let's hope we won't have to use it.
I have to admit, that was pretty ballsy of you to protect your partner like that. What? What did you realize?
So, alright. Hear me out on this.
No.
They're very adamant about using Gary's login, right?
Uh-huh.
Who was just promoted as interim chief.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're in with the AG.
Mm-hmm.
And
they're gonna
was a part of that.
Part of
so
their
they
big
knew it was
plan.
coming. And their big plan was to use Gary's so that way they have the chief's access rather than just his.
Okay. I like that.
You could even call it selfless.
I don't think there's such a thing. No matter what you tell yourself, at the end of the day, you do what you do for your own gain. Sometimes it's a few layers removed, but in the end it's all selfishness with extra steps. I disagree.
Oh?
I believe people do things not for selfish reasons. What about you, Austin?
People are selfish as shit.
No one in the world ever does anything for reasons that are not selfish.
I mean, people like to think that they're selfless, but it's always for a selfless reason.
I mean, it depends on what way you look at it. Because, like, even if you donate, you're like, I donate because it makes me happy. So it's still selfish.
That's still selfish. Yep.
Yeah. I was supporting your argument.
I know, but that's literally the argument. Is that
yeah.
Is that subconsciously or consciously, like someone is like doing that to feel good about themselves or to help others, or like like there's always some sort of benefit that the person's going to get. And hypothetically, if you even want to just talk about donating, like whenever you donate money, that's a tax write-off that you can take, and it saves you a fuck ton of money on your taxes.
Only if you donate a lot, though.
I've donated all.
You can go and like to like Goodwill and donate clothes like 3 times a year, and you'll save a decent amount on your taxes.
Huh? I didn't know that.
Interesting. I don't think I ever did that. All right,
yep.
So we're gonna say I
literally
agree.
Write you a receipt.
Donating is not selfish. See, Mohammed, I'm agreeing with Mohammed, but I do know the argument that Sue and Austin are making. I've heard it before.
No, I can play both ways. I was just supporting Austin in that situation, but
Yes, I wouldn't say donating is selfish, but you can argue that there is some self-gain in it because it makes you feel good. So I wouldn't say it's selfish, but there is some self-gaining.
Well, that's what she said. Sometimes it's a few layers removed, but it's in the end, it's all selfish. Selfish.
So which one? What are we saying? I disagree or I agree?
I agree.
What do you think? I think disagree. What do you think, Sri?
I mean, I said I agree.
So I
did say I agree.
All right, so we'll say I agree.
Sure, but that doesn't make all actions morally equivalent.
I thought I didn't need morals.
You don't need beliefs. You're born with morals. They can be removed from you throughout your life. Hate is something you learn. But even you don't like the thought of harming Laura, do you? I think you're gonna keep doing your best to ignore your conscience. You will have to face it at some point.
Not if I die first. Well, this has been fun. Break is over. I have some business to take care of. I'll check in again soon.
Enter the train.
Oh, did I go the wrong way?
Nope, that's it.
Oh, it is this way?
Yep.
Oh, seemed like a dead end, didn't it? We're getting a call from...
Oh. Conrad. How did it go? Any news from Moore's wife?
I think I found out about the next attack.
What? Really? Shit. That's good news, Conrad.
Pretty sure it'll go down at Korean Church, and the Moore's the one carrying it out.
Savian Church, huh? Sounds like a match. I'll send a message to our squad. They have to prepare an intervention unit as soon as possible. I'll meet you at the church. Talk to you later.
Interesting.
Alright, let's see what happens. Laura dies, chat, I'm blaming you.
Damn.
Well,
Gary's the pixel art Perkins when he turns 40 years old.
Do you feel like that's accurate, Austin?
Oh, yeah. Do I feel like it's accurate?
Yeah, that Gary is pixel art of you in 40 years.
No, because I'm not even remotely on the course of becoming a police officer, let alone a chief.
No, but
the art, the look, the body,
the
design.
No, I'm not gonna look like the dude from Little Soldiers. No.
You sure?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
There's always a chance, you know. It's never zero.
I'm never gonna age. I'm gonna look exactly the same.
Hey, this is Ed. Did you answer my last message? I had trouble with my cell. It got wet. So please send the message again. I need my old birth back.
Oh my gosh. I just keep messaging us. We're like, sorry, bro, we don't got money for that. Where are we going? Into the church. So we don't know where the church is.
Alexa, do you notice that every time you go to a location, it literally starts at where you have to go and then pans down?
But like, do I pay attention? Alright, Gary's talking.
There's Conrad. Okay, let's go through this one more time. We believe that Moore will try to get in this temple tonight. We don't know exactly what he's up to, but he will probably be armed. The temple is closed during the night, so there won't be any civilians in there. The guard was replaced by one of our agents.
Oh shit.
If Moore tries to get in through the front door, he'll let him in without resistance. Our top priority is to catch Moore red-handed and prevent him from doing anything stupid. Deadly fire is authorized.
Using.
Oh shit. Well, we should probably do everything to get him alive. Maybe he has some more helpful intel for us.
You had so many words.
Yeah, alive's always better.
It's true.
Conrad, you looked into more. If we confront him, you'll do the talking. Be careful, everyone. As I said, we don't know exactly what we're dealing with. There are agents dispersed all around the corner. If more tries to run heat...
All around the square? Why are y'all changing words?
Gary, we just saw the target sneak in through the back door of the temple. He's carrying a package. We couldn't get any details, but could very well be explosives.
All right, guys, it's on. Let's do this. Conrad, take the lead.
All right.
All right, enter the church. Oh. Strolling in. Good luck, agents.
Find more. Donating happens because we think that somebody else needs something we need more than us, so we give that thing to them. I know it's late, but it took time to type. So
no worries.
No worries. But no, the idea is that like you donate at like the thing that makes you donate is still like, oh, I'm donating because I'm happy that I'm donating.
Makes me feel like a good person if I donate.
You feel better when you donate.
So that's an argument to be made. It's like a
not always though.
What's that psychology argument?
Because I did do a very selfless act recently. $130 worth of selflessness.
Yeah.
So really
didn't even make you feel good.
It made me it actually made me feel kind of shit. So
some people would say that you had influence to send that $130 though.
Could be.
And just the fact of avoiding a very interesting conversation, or
we can't go in much detail.
Enough. Yeah, I was trying to skate around it as best as possible.
Looks like nobody's home. Oh shit, my bad.
Yeah, we don't need to donate, Muhammad. It's a psychological question. Like it's a what is that called? Philosophical. That's the one. I knew I was saying the wrong word. Where there's arguments to be made on both sides, and neither are necessarily correct.
Yep. Chicken or the egg.
Tis what it is.
Austin, did you read that?
Also, the Nightmare that said Perkins is going to age like Leto. Now say your line, Austin.
Oh, okay.
Looks like nobody's home.
No, your font's different color. The first time ever.
Why is it green?
Yeah, I don't know.
Must be a mistake.
There's a staircase back there. Let's check it out.
Umar, you come with us. The rest of you stay here. If you hear a commotion, come back us up.
All right.
I'm going in first. We got slow pokes. I like this music a lot.
Oh shit.
We got a gun drawn. Oh, what's going on here? It's more.
This fucking music's sick. Mr. Moore, this is the CDI. The building is surrounded. Slowly raise your hands. Alexa. What? Shit. What do you want from me? I didn't do anything.
I like the goblin from Manimal Williams.
This is more, Mr. Moore. This is over, Mr. Moore. I said there's more, Mr. Moore. That kind of sounds cool, though. There's more, Mr. Moore. I need you to raise your hands now.
Does the stream know what Manimal Williams is? Did you ever show
it?
Yeah, we've seen it. Yeah,
we watched it once.
Okay.
I have a bomb
I don't know
here.
if everyone does.
If you come any closer, I'll pull the trigger.
You'll be shot before you move your finger. Your only chance to make it out of here alive is to cooperate.
Listen, I'm just following orders.
This is your last chance to comply. Drop the bomb or we'll open fire.
Stay away from me or I'll blow us all up.
Think of your unborn child, right? That's what we want to say?
Yep. Obviously,
Yep.
I'm sure you want to make... Oh, shit. I'm sure you want to meet your child one day.
I'm sure you want to make your child one day.
How do you know? Did she tell you? If you don't want your kid to grow up without a father, you have to drop the bomb now. Thank you. You did the right thing. Very good. Turn around so we can cuff you. Take it easy. We will accompany you to your HQ, to our HQ. will accompany you to your HQ and
your
kill all of them.
Why is it Dean to get the rhyme? Don't need to donate.
I cherish
don't
peace.
Get the rhyme.
I cherish peace with all my heart. I don't care how many men, women, and children I have to kill to get it.
That was such a good line. I want to watch that show. I know
It's great. Peacemaker. I've watched the first 3 episodes.
It
is
yet,
a solid show.
I haven't watched it yet, no, but it looks and seems. I've heard nothing but great things.
Same.
Yep.
It's definitely high on my watch list.
If you liked what was said and done,
do we want to go talk to Kat first? I think yes. We've done it every other time. But we also just screwed the daughter over by lying to Sora. So do we want to talk to Kat or just go to sleep? What do we think?
you have time to walk, but yeah. What are you thinking, Austin?
Fuck it. Let's talk to Cap.
Are you rooting for the relationship? Maybe her death can bring us back together.
Her relation.
You guys are fucked up.
See, look, I didn't say anything fucked up like that. I just said I just connected the character. Truthfully, the only bit that I've heard of his daughter was her bitching. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like bitching.
Neil, anything new?
No.
Shit. I'm so scared. What if those people are lying to you? What if they never planned on letting her go?
I've talked to them. They assured me they're only after the data. They'll keep their word, okay? Tell you what, if you don't have her back by tomorrow, I'll come clean and ask the CDI for help.
Okay. Yeah, okay. That sounds good. Hey, Neil. I'm glad I'm not alone in this.
Same. Kind of missed talking to you over these past few years.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, what the Alexa?
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry I didn't spend more time with you and Laura. I just couldn't. It hurt. I know how selfish that sounds, and it is. It sucks.
Oh, Nightmare says
Nightmare.
Head out for the night. Hope
Good
you have
night.
a good one, Nightmare. Sleep well. We'll see you soon.
Buddy.
Did you say you start back up your final semester soon? Is it this week that you're starting? No, I understand. I can relate. I always asked you to take care of Laura more, but sometimes I felt like doing it by myself was easier than seeing you again and again. Do you want to hug her or do nothing?
Oh, do nothing or hug her.
I vote hug her.
Hug her.
Yeah, let's hug her.
Do I hug the microphone? Like, what do I do?
Like a hugging noise.
All right. There you go.
Oh, no.
I'll get home and catch some sleep. See you tomorrow.
Okay. See ya.
All right, run back home.
Oh. You live very close by.
Yeah.
Any new news?
That's why we're looking for a different place, you know?
Ooh, escalation on Drove. Anything we need to know here? Nope, nothing orange.
I need to use the bathroom, so I will be right back.
All
We're
right.
getting a phone call. Oh, cool. It's just you three.
Hey, Sato, what is it? Hey, Neil, I have good news. Our IT department finally managed to retrieve some of the data Cox was trying to destroy. Most of it are bills and contracts that aren't important for our case, but still pretty illegal, though. But they also found a message that caught my eye, like the one to Gonzalez. It was sent via the Mercurius network.
Ooh.
Pretty sure it comes from whoever is behind the Liberators. I'll forward it to your cell.
Nice.
Good work, Sato. I'll have to take a look at it tomorrow morning. Need to catch some sleep first. I have even more good news. Young wants to talk to you as well.
Hi. Hey, Neil.
Jesus.
I wasn't British. I ran an analysis on the bomb Moore was trying to place in Corian Church. This kind of explosive is usually used in mining. People outside that sector don't have access to this compound, so Millix is seeming more and more suspicious.
So, the odds are high that the Liberators have ties to the mining business.
Exactly.
Sounds like we're finally making headway in our investigation. See you tomorrow.
Alright, let's read this message now. I'm not gonna wait till morning. Or I guess while we wait for Austin.
Yeah. Up. And straight on through. Look at that. It's a pretty fucking nice place, though.
It is.
You may be asking yourself how I remained functional throughout all of this. How I didn't just collapse under the pressure and the looming prospect of losing my daughter forever. I think the truth is that over the years, I had gotten really, really good at tuning out the voice that always tormented me, that had always told me horrible shit. This was just adding to it. More to repress, more bubbling beneath the surface. Maybe if it had gone on for long enough, I would have imploded sooner or later.
Great. This guy sounds like a really good, audiobook narrator.
Oh my god. Zora?
Oh, shit. Now she knows about the
letter, because a message on her cell.
No, not the fact that we didn't tell her.
Why?
Because we knew where the police investigation, or we know where the bomb is going off.
There you are.
Zora, what is it this time?
Well, what the fuck was that at the church? You're lucky my boss wasn't there.
I couldn't let you do this, okay? We caught the guy and are questioning him right now. I'll tell you everything. I don't think he knows much. His boss, Albert Cox, he's the bigger fish. He fired at my partner and me when we tried to arrest him.
That doesn't change the fact that you're supposed to let us intercept that attack. I told you that it would have consequences for Laura if you didn't cooperate. We didn't tell the boss. She shouldn't have to suffer more because you're incompetent. We're willing to give you one last chance. We'll have to rely on that back door to the CDI network after all. Taking the data back seems to be the best way to get our money right now. But we need your help to go through with it. Here's how this will go. At 7 o'clock tonight, our hackers will commence the attack. But it will only work if we have someone who is physically at a CDI computer at the time. A new user named 4x458 will pop up and request admin privileges that you'll have to grant. Ayo, Zora's in the apartment.
So Zora's in the apartment. She's mad.
They didn't tell the boss, though, so Laura wouldn't get hurt about our interception at the church.
But she's now telling that this is the final plan. This is our last chance, so we can't fuck this up. But, so you're saying the plan. So at 7 p.m. tonight, they're going to give us the go-ahead. A computer is going to get there's a new user named 4x458.
They're going to have to use the back door that they created in our cell.
So here we go. Let's continue. Zora, I have no idea what that means or how it works. I don't even know if my account can do that.
I was afraid you'd say that. I guess you'll have to ask a system administrator to help you out.
How do you think that'll go? Hey, IT, could you help me invite some hackers into our network?
Isn't there someone on your team you can ask? Someone who'll believe you if you tell them you're doing the right thing?
You know, you're talking about Sato. I can't. What if he says no?
That's for you to figure out. You're a good talker. Force him if you have to. Once we're in, we won't have much time until we're kicked from the system automatically. We'll have mere seconds to navigate the right folder. In order to make it in time, we need to have an idea where to find the data. For which, in turn, we'll have to know what that data is about. And that's your job to find out. How is that sheet going that I sent you? You haven't found out anything.
I'm making progress, but I'm not sure if I have all the information I need.
Then hurry up. You have to submit it by 7 o'clock so we can start the hack. I'm not doing any of this, or okay?
Not doing any of this.
Oh yeah? Chris saying fuck Laura, let her die?
Fuck you. Nah, fuck it. Let's say okay.
I'm leaning towards okay as well.
All right, then you guys are in agreement.
We can always not do it.
The daughter.
Okay.
I'll call you once you've sent me the sheet. Make sure on a CDI computer with your friend to let us in.
All right.
Put the data on a stick and hand it to us at 11 tonight. I'm sending you the coordinates to our meeting spot. It's a bit further out, so make sure to be on your way in time. If we get the data tonight, I promise you'll have Laura back tomorrow. It'll be the last thing we ask of you.
How am I supposed to believe you'll let Laura go?
You can't know. You'll have to take my word for it.
If I drag Sato into it, and he tells anyone, I'll lose my job. I'll probably go to prison. Throw me a bone. I need to know she'll be fine if I do this. Tell me it makes a difference to you. It can't mean nothing to you to take a young life.
It isn't up to me.
You keep saying that, but isn't it, really? Do you have zero control over what happens? If you can do something, please tell me it isn't all the same to you if she lives or dies. What's up, Sag? How's it going?
Hey,
has anyone patented Father Mucker
in their own name before me? I don't think so.
No.
I like it though. Do what I say and she'll live, okay?
But what if things go south? If Sato won't help me? If we don't have the right folder? You keep dodging the question. Tell me a human life has some value to you.
It would end at some point anyway.
Oh, give me a break. Everything's so easy if nothing means anything. I put everything on the line to protect the life of a criminal. Letting Laura go unharmed will cost you nothing in comparison.
Whatever. Your badge and gun betray you. You're a murderer, just like me.
You're wrong about that. There's only one person whose death I'm directly responsible for. And you know what? It fucks me up. It's been years, and it still fucks me up.
Is that so?
I was chasing down a perp in a car, lost control, and crashed into a building. The woman inside was dead on the spot so quickly that she couldn't even feel any pain or fear. That's what they said to me.
And they didn't put you away for it?
No, they didn't.
Look, most people are garbage. There's a good chance the world is better off without her.
What about you, or are you trying to console me? Sad says, Sri, Alexa, how you doing? I'm doing good. Austin's also here. And then, wow, you two sound like deep into it. Nice. Yeah.
I'm really into this story, but it's also fun just to do the voices.
Yeah. I mean, it builds out the narrative, you know what I mean? So what are we saying? What about you, or are you trying to console me? Console me. I'm bad.
What did you say, Austin?
I corrected him twice.
Oh, my bad. It didn't come through.
Sorry.
But I would say the are you trying to console me?
Oh, yeah, I was thinking, what about you? Because I want to know more information about her that we can leverage against her.
Yeah, that's fine.
Austin, you're Zoom. Sorry, didn't hear you. Doing okay too, hopefully?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
doesn't care about you, Austin.
I'm good, man. You know, just living like Larry or Gary in this situation, I guess.
How would you classify yourself then?
Oh, definitely garbage. Wouldn't you agree that the world would be better off without most people in it?
I agree, or human life has inherent value.
I didn't even read the option. I agree.
I think human life has inherent value.
No, I agree. Yeah, let's go down.
Wait, you
agree with what I said, or do you want me to say I agree?
Yes.
I'm like, fucking God.
Yeah, you really opened him up to that one. I don't know how you expected another response.
I know. Alright, which one though?
I guess human life has value.
I guess. Whatever.
Oh my God.
I guess people are sometimes cool.
I don't agree. Human life has inherent value, and a bad person can always change.
I've said what I came here to say. You know what needs to be done. You know what? I was rooting for Neil and Kat to get back together, but now I want Neil and Sora to end up together.
Interesting.
Plot twist.
Wow. Interesting.
Turns out,
go to sleep.
Zora is his daughter.
Pet Horse.
Oh my God! Ed just messaged us again.
Hey, I got my cell checked. Everything is all right, but no answer from you. That's not fair. You promised you talked to Fred. What's going on?
I tried to come back and talk to you after to win Lemmy. Oh, we need to read this email now. It's been a while since. So this is from Albert.
No, it's going to Albert.
Who's it from?
Sato.
It's just someone. So we don't know who it is.
We got it.
But it's
oh, it's the data that Cox was destroying.
Yeah. There you go. It's the same person who sent them the other person stuff. So.
Oh, okay. So they're glad that no, it wasn't the same person, but it was on the same network.
Oh, right.
The Mercurius, whatever it is.
So just
okay. So Felodrovian, Telenium transports. A. Oh my God, Pretty Little Liars.
God, I don't know what that means. Is
A,
that
everything. That's the A. A is like, it's like in Gossip Girl, how it's like XOXO.
Oh.
It's A.
And
they send like a message like, I know what your dad's up to, and they send a photo of him cheating on their mother, and then they say,
is
lots
that
of
anonymous?
love, A. Yeah, no, it's for Allison.
Like Wonderland?
No,
Or...
she's like the dead girl.
Oh, she's a dead
She's
girl.
their friend
Wow.
who's
See,
dead.
I know nothing about
Such a good show.
it's literally like I know
Phenomenal.
what you did last
I
summer.
watched like a 4-hour commentary on this show. This it was called like a reasonably mad talk about this show, and it was like so in detail and phenomenal. I love everything about it.
All right,
it's such a bad show. It's
so
not actually good for everyone.
finish the game.
The book apparently is actually pretty good. Though.
All right.
Never read them. All right, let's play. All right, we gotta feed Horace.
Hey, Horace, how's it going?
We petted him yesterday, so now we gotta feed him.
Yeah.
Bye, Horace. Go to bed.
All right.
Ooh. Cinematic start of the day. Horace just sticking his tongue out.
After I woke up, I stared at the ceiling for a while. Zora's words rang in my head. 7 o'clock tonight. I had to do what they asked of me, but I wasn't sure where the data they wanted was stored. I was running out of time. I sat up and made a decision. The sheet on the Liberators. I needed to complete it now. I had a feeling that all the puzzle pieces were there. If I found out who was in charge of the Liberators, I might finally understand what the data was all about and where to look for it. Or maybe I could force them to pay Zora's boss so he'd let Laura go.
Lots of options. What was the documentary title, Alexa? It wasn't a doc. It's just a.
Oh no, it's a
YouTube
drama
video.
series. It's called Pretty Little Liars.
Oh! I thought
Or the
you...
commentary video was YouTube, and I can't remember the name of the channel.
So Liberators is the company name. Oh, there it is. You have to find out the other information, right? Or is that actually? Did you fill that out right? No. I'm saying like, did you fill out the information?
No, I didn't fill out the other stuff.
No, so. Go to the email that you got. This it fills it out.
Like right here.
Yeah, remember the email that Sato sent us a while ago?
And
it has like all the companies, so you have to fill it out.
The list of companies. Okay.
Yeah. So and then you fill it out. This is literally
Milix, Skara, mining Telenium. That's my guess. Are you also on board with Milix, Austin?
Yeah.
It was Gara, right? Alright, Milix, Gara, mining Telenium. Let me double check. Milix, Gara, mining Telenium. Alright, let's do it.
Yeah, submit it now, or you? Is that what the objective is?
Yeah, we gotta see. It says it's ready.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I hit cancel.
I was really confused
like,
why you were just staring at it. Oh.
Gary.
Oh shit, my bad. Conrad, ready to come back to HQ? We brought Moore in for interrogation. You should have a chat with him.
Listen, Gary. I think I know who was behind the Liberators.
What? Really?
Yeah, I'll send you the name of the company.
Good job, Conrad. I'll have the CEO arrested immediately.
I'm on my way to HQ. See you in a bit.
I want to interact with him.
You already fed him. He's
gonna pet him.
He's a busy guy. Or he's got stuff to do, things to do, people to save. You know, I actually this makes me want to play another game that we got to review. It was like 2 years ago, and I never finished it. I did a kind of just a first impressions about it. But it's called Cloudpunk, and it's like a full cyberpunk city.
And
that'd be pretty cool too.
Game. It was quite fun.
It's essentially like this game in art style, but like 3-dimensional. So there's like you can move in and out, and like kind of more.
Yeah, you play
more.
as like a delivery service, kind of like.
It's really cool, actually. Well, maybe we'll check it out on stream because we never played. Did we?
No, I played 30 minutes on my own, but we didn't play it on
okay.
stream. We did a video. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it ever went up though.
Yeah, that's what
it
sounds about right.
Audio issues. I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Do you have anything? Alright, just enter the train.
Yep.
Convenient the train's always here.
Arrives, yeah. Always running.
Mohammed said, how about you, Austin? Do you like Father Mucker? Your opinion is more important to me than the others.
Yes.
He is...
I don't know what that is, but yes. Sure.
I like the word.
Father Mucker.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a replacement curse word.
Gar Center.
I think mucker sounds better though. Just than father.
Yeah, just saying mucker.
Because father still sounds like father. Even though you're taking the M-O, you know, like mother and replacing the F. Like
mucker just kind of is like a shortened motherfucker, yeah.
Well, I was thinking
Watch
like a
your
muck.
language.
I was thinking more of like,
Fuck.
you know how like muck is gross, like mucker, like, you know, like that was the angle that I was going for. But yeah, sure, I guess you could just do that as well.
Oh, Gary's probably in the chief office, huh?
So I'll tell you this. This did not happen for me. I have no idea what's happening here. Like I don't know what's.
Like none of this happened.
Oh no, he's in the basement, right? Isn't it? He say more is in the basement.
Interrogation room, yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying like there's certain things like I'm very different so far, in terms of like. But I think we could. There's still a chance that we'll still end up have the same ending, if like things go right. I'm not really sure actually.
Nope, he's not in here. Where the fuck's
You
Gary?
gotta find Gary. Is he
Where's
back on the?
Gary? Isn't that a song?
Wait, is he in that room just further back? No, keep going. No, the studio room, the office room.
Gary, come home.
With everyone else, he could be. I didn't fully look because I assumed he'd be in the chief's office.
Go to
Gary,
left.
Can't you see I was
Yep, right there.
wrong and I messed up and now you're gone? Hey.
Alexa.
Oh, sorry.
What was that? What were you looking at?
I was looking at chat.
He's literally just said, "Hey, oh yeah,
I
that's
was
Austin
reading
saying."
chat.
About that CEO you said was behind the Liberators. We brought him in, but at least at first glance it doesn't look like we got the right guy. I mean, of course he's going to say he didn't do it. But so far we couldn't establish any connection to Cox or Gonzalez or Benny. Would be kind of embarrassing if he turned out to be innocent.
Oof.
Yeah. Alexa, what the fuck is? Why are you running past? Jesus.
What you have to say?
Preventing tonight's attack was a great victory, but we don't have time to rest on our laurels. Who knows what the Liberators are planning next? I have a meeting with the press in a few minutes. We brought Moore in for questioning. He's waiting in a basement. You should go talk to him and see if he knows something we should know.
Roger that.
God damn it.
What?
My name's not Roger.
What are you doing?
I want to see what the data is. The data is about blank that took blank on blank. Okay.
Oh, I was really. Okay, I see what you're saying. This is motherfucker, but the first letter is exchanged. Yeah. We put that together.
He's calling us.
Wait.
Hello?
It's motherfucker?
This is Evelyn Moore. I heard about James. I'm glad that he's alive.
The fact that we caught him in time will certainly improve his chances in court.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy, but could have been so much worse. Thank you. I wish you good luck with your case.
Let's say I didn't get that call.
Did you let James die? Did you give him
Who
over
knows?
to the other
Who
people?
knows what happened?
Wait, where do I have to go?
what happened?
Who knows?
Did you let
Where the hell's Moore?
die or not?
Oh, right there.
Oh,
There
he's
you
in
go.
this room.
Good morning, Mr. Moore. I'd like to ask you some questions about the bomb attack.
Alright, what do we want to ask? What are the Liberators planning next? What did you do? Who gave you your instructions?
Oh, right.
Who gave you your instructions, I feel like, is our most pertinent question.
What did you say, Austin?
I would say, why did you do it to establish a relationship?
Good. We'll do that.
Why'd you do it? My wife is sick, and I needed the money. It was all about paying the bills. And, yes, goddamn, I mixed up the voices.
Backwards, yeah.
Oh, I'm just gonna chew this first, huh?
He's eating a Lindor truffle, everyone.
You know, put down the fucking candies and read the goddamn thing.
I was told that the whole thing was a chance to get back at Millix for what they did to my wife.
Get back at? Or you read it. Why aren't you reading?
Get back at Millix? How so? I don't know any details.
Shit.
I swear I wasn't allowed to ask questions.
Iron gets the Dyson one, the enemy of Millix.
That
you messed up with
this
her
is
sheet.
all. I'm so afraid that Evelyn will hate me. I see.
Alright, let's do who gave you your instructions now.
Who gave you your instructions? It was Mr. Cox. He offered me money. I didn't know what I was going into, I swear. What exactly did Mr. Cox tell you? Not much. He handed me the device to the hack at Dad's spot, and he told me where to place the bomb. How did he procure the explosives? I don't know. They're not part of our equipment. He must have gotten it from someone else. From whom? I don't know. I don't know, okay? I see.
Alright, let's do what are they planning next?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like he's not gonna know, but...
What are the Liberators planning next? The Liberator? I don't know. You have to believe me. I don't know. This had anything to do with the Liberators. I was told that the building would be empty when the bomb went off. Nobody was supposed to get hurt. I don't have anything against Savians. I see. That's all for now. What will happen to me now? That's for the judges to decide. You'll have to go to prison for a while, but the fact that you didn't carry out your attack will certainly reduce your penalty. Shit! Oh.
Well.
I was supposed to write a report on my findings in the Liberator's case, but I wasn't able to concentrate for even a second. First, I needed to wait for my colleagues to go home to be alone with Saito. He always worked late. But then what?
Yeah, I'm smoking a tower cigarette.
To help me. The idea of having to force him was devastating. He was my friend, after all. When I finally managed not to think about it anymore, a much more dire thought crept up on me. Laura might die tonight. And if she did, it would be my fault.
Damn. Alright, so we got a new sheet. Oh, we gotta
No, this is the same
it.
one. It's just submitting it.
So we gotta go talk to Sato first, or... Because we don't know at all what it's about, do we? Like, am I missing something?
No, I don't think we know anything.
Right, why do we have to go all the way to the damn roof? Alright.
Because it's a nice view, you know? You gotta get the nice views when you're thinking about stuff. That's not it. That's not
I'm exploring everywhere for more information.
Is that what's happening? You didn't get lost, though. You just were exploring.
No, I actually purposely went over there to see if there's anyone.
This is also not the right place.
I want to see if there's anyone. I'm exploring, Sri. This is where you actually...
Wow, is it? Wow, now we know that she's...
Alright, now I know where we are. But I did the other ones on purpose. This one was accidental.
There he is.
So we have to submit the sheet first. Oh, Sector 2 incident. What year did the Sector 2 incident take place?
I didn't know that.
That's what I'm thinking it's about.
Yeah, well, I don't think we know that information.
No, Muhammad says I didn't know that. I just read Muhammad's message. I don't know what
you say that. You do that all the time. Say it when I'm reading a chat. Don't just say the text.
I was gonna ask him. It was a follow up, but then the conversation already changed. I didn't know that, and I was gonna say, "What do you mean you didn't know that?" Muhammad was what I was gonna say.
So Sector 2 incident is 40th anniversary, so it happened in 1800.
Oh, he said never mind. So never mind.
That's what I'm thinking it's about. Does that make sense to everyone as well? It's the only event that we've learned about. That's on the list, really. Where's the Sector 2 thing that I just read?
Well, you're on emails, and that was the news, so...
Oh. To take off on New Joron's colonization efforts on Drovia. So, I don't know why I keep backing out.
No, I did that too, is because the B button...
So New Joron, right? Or, no, on Drovia. Because New Joron's efforts on Drovia. Okay, I'm gonna submit this. Does this look good to everybody?
I mean, I don't know any of that information, but you guys have definitely paid closer attention to all the names and dates and shit that I have.
I just don't recognize any of these other things. So I think it's that. I'm gonna do it. We'll see. It's wrong, it's wrong.
Hey, Sato. Hey, Neil. You're working late. Listen, there's something I need to talk to you about. Of course. What's the matter? Sato, I'm sorry. Sorry? For what? Is everything okay? No, it's not. My daughter. Laura was abducted and the people who took her want something from me. I need your help to get it for them. What? Laura was abducted? When? By whom? By a group of mercenaries. Shit, I'm so sorry, Neil. What's the CDI's plan of action? CDI? What do you think those people would do if I told the CDI about it? Wait, you didn't tell anyone else at the CDI? No, look, we don't have much time. The mercenaries want me to help them get the data back that they stole from the chief. They managed to create a backdoor at the CDI network. They can briefly alter the access rights to the folder they want from the CDI database, but they won't be able to retrieve it. They can only be done. That can only be done from a local computer. That's where you come in. You're a sysadmin, right? You have to grant the request to access to a specific folder you're not usually able to see. They'll put all the data from that folder onto your local drive. Put it on a stick and give it to me. They made it clear it was not meant to send over the web. Ooh. Okay, listen. Holy fuck. I'll bring them the data.
Why'd you change his voice to be like Moore's? Mixing up voices.
Just kind of be casual. I'll bring them the data, and then I'll get Laura back. Neil, if you realize that you can't trust these people, right? Why are you so convinced that they'll hold up their end of the deal? Yeah, I get there.
Bargain, yeah.
If you want to save Laura, you have to ask the higher-ups at the CDI for help. I don't know enough about those people. No chance the CDI would be able to track them down in time. The hack will go down in 5 minutes. If I don't hand them the data tonight, they might kill her. I have an idea. Once they open up the folder they're after, I might be able to locate the source of the back door. Ooh. We'll explain to the others what's going on, and we'll raid the location before the handover is scheduled. You'll have Laura back before they find out, and that we never went through with the hack. If we do it that way, do we still get to retrieve the data in the folder? We don't need it. But if you can't trace them and don't have the data, don't get the data, we have nothing. Fine, I'll accept the data transfer either way. I'll delete it if I am able to trace the hack. No, I'll hand them over the data as planned, or, okay, let's tell the CDI.
I think okay, let's tell.
Let's tell.
Damn, you guys are alright. Okay, let's tell the CDI.
I like this plan Sato came up with.
Okay, you're right. Let's tell the CDI. Okay, good. I'm glad you agree. I'll find out about their location. I'll find out what their location is, and then we call Gary. What is this data anyway? Why do they want it? I'm not sure. I don't have time to explain. She's calling.
Hey, Neil. Got your sheet. All ready on your end?
Yeah, we're ready.
Good. We're searching that folder now. I'll tell you when you have access.
Mom, it says CDI, something like the FBI. Yeah, it's pretty much this world's FBI of this planet.
All right, there we are. You're good to go?
Okay. I think Sato's retrieving the data. I got it.
Good work. I'll see you at the handover.
God damn, Neil. I got their location. Let's call Gary and the others. Thank you, Sato. Thank you so much. I'm calling Gary and the others. We have to prepare the raid, and we have to do it quick. Hold on. One last thing. What is it? There's no time to lose. Did you pull the data? What does it matter? Give it to me. Why? I have the location, Neil. We can go arrest him. You don't need it anymore. I did what you said, okay? I didn't go through with it. Please, trust me. It's not a trick. I won't give the data to them. I just need to see what's on there. Please. Here. Please, don't do anything stupid. Thank you. Don't tell anyone, okay? Let's call Gary and the others. Let's see. I think I got their HQ. It's inside an industrial zone on the fringes of the city. The company registered their calls itself, Rattlesnake Farming. It appears to be some sort of greenhouse. I think it's just a front, maybe for money laundering.
I still can't believe you didn't tell us earlier. What the hell were you thinking, Conrad? And how much information did you feed them about the CDI and about our ongoing investigations? Those people are criminals of the worst kind. Have you forgotten your oath? You'll face serious charges for this, Conrad.
See? Gary's a dick. Could you please leave him alone,
fucking
Gary?
Smart.
No, we haven't fed anything to them. We haven't given them any information, so he is being a presumptive ass. Anyways.
No, he is covering the ass of this investigation.
He's got enough on his plate right now.
Well, maybe he would be in a better position if he had told the CDI earlier.
Or they would have shot Laura right away if they had caught wind of it.
I wish they did. No,
We all had trading and hostage negotiations, and I'm sure Neil followed it as best he could.
I really don't care about that right now. Can we please focus on getting Laura out of there? I agree. We don't have time to waste. We should be at their HQ within the next hour. That's not a lot of time. Let's go and gear up then. Actually, I don't think it's a good idea for you to be there, Neil. You're not trained in extractions like this, and I don't care if I get hurt. And more importantly, you're too close to the case. The risk that you do something irrational and endanger the whole operation is too high. You can't just stay here and wait. My daughter is in there. That's exactly the kind of attitude I'm worried about. I've been in contact with these people multiple times. They know me. Maybe I can convince them to cooperate. Listen, Neil.
There's no more time for discussion, Conrad. Call Rory. Get yourselves armor and a gun. I have to call Kumar.
Your call. Copy that. Don't leave without me. I'll come with you.
You will? Okay. We will leave in 30.
Oh, he's gonna take the car. Oh. I thought there was new stuff. Does it just go to the roof? That was the new stuff.
Yeah. It's interesting that they explained, too. Like, I'm glad they explained the whole car thing, because it's such a big part of his character, why he doesn't take a car. Like, that's such a big thing for him.
Why doesn't he take the car?
You've been playing the game.
Why doesn't he take the car? Oh, because he got into the crash.
He got into the car crash and he killed that woman.
That makes sense, yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, let me go up.
Where are you trying to go?
The roof.
That's not the roof.
What's the roof? Up more?
Left.
Oh.
How you went down that way?
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go. Ooh, the music.
I inserted the stick into my cell and opened up the folder. My heart was pounding. For a moment, it looked like the data wouldn't load, but then the files started appearing on the screen. Dozens, maybe hundreds of documents, messages, pictures, and videos. They were decades old. Most of them dated 1799 or 1800. their confidentiality level was one I'd never seen before.
Wow.
This was the type of data the Garian network would instantly pick up and trace, both to its receiver and back to its sender. It made sense to physically hand-deliver it if one wished to remain anonymous. I didn't know where to begin, so I opened up the very first file in the list, the oldest one, with shaking hands. It was a document sent from someone at the Department of Commerce to the director of the CDI at the time, Amelia Thorne, now Attorney General in charge of the Justice Department. My eyes widened as I skimmed over the paragraphs. When I was done reading the letter, I checked the time. 20 more minutes. I sat down and opened up the second one, then the third. As the conversation went on, a plan was hatched between a handful of politicians, special interest groups from the private sector, and high-ranking members of the CDI. I didn't recognize most of the names. Some might have been pseudonyms. I stopped looking at the files halfway through and let my head sink onto the backrest. Even though they had used very careful language at first, the goal and purpose of the operation were abundantly clear. The failure of Sector 2 hadn't been an accident. Garians had plotted and engineered it to gain sole access to Drovia's resources, and given its strategic importance at the time, ultimately retained supremacy over the solar system.
Damn.
My head was spinning while I tried to figure out what all of it meant for the present, and for me. I had long doubted the integrity of the CDI. Was it still rotten to the core, or had things changed? I didn't know about any ongoing operations that were breaching interplanetary law. But then most agents at the time of the Sector 2 incident hadn't known either. And some of the things I did know about, I didn't want to think about them too much. Now what? On the one hand, the public had a right to know. The culprits had to be found and brought to justice. Reparations had to be paid to the affected families and businesses. On the other hand, if the truth came out, the liberators would win. Savient extremists might be emboldened enough to take control of the colony and declare independence. If that happened, Gara would send its ships, and New Joran might send theirs to back up their Savient brethren, and to finally gain access to the planet's Telenium, of course, if their side won. Hundreds might die, thousands even. Time was running out.
That's our longest monologue yet.
I tapped the contact of a journalist I had met a while back. I still hadn't made a decision when I heard the dial tone. The data would probably go through if I decided to send it, but there was no way in hell it wouldn't be traced back to me. My heart was pounding so loudly in my ears that I almost didn't hear the voice on the other end.
This is Adrian Boley with the Garian Gazette. How can I help you? Hello? Are you there? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I'm hanging up now.
I have information for you, or hang up.
Alright, do we give this to the reporter? Do we release this information and start a war? What'd you say?
I'm saying leak it.
You gonna leak it?
It'll be traced back to you because it'll be over the internet.
Mm-hmm.
So there will be repercussions.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, let's do it. Let's go for it. Who is this?
I can't tell you. Leak the data or don't leak the data.
Leak the data?
Leak the data.
Alright, let's do it, Austin.
I'm sending you a data package now. It's flagged, but will be quickly picked up and traced by authorities. What did I say? I said will be.
No.
Your computer might be bricked. Back it up to an external drive as quickly as you can.
Are you serious?
Please confirm that you can understand what I just said.
I understand.
Good. The public needs to know this. Promise me that it won't get buried.
Well, I'll have to look at it first.
Please. I may not have a second chance to send it out. Did you get it all?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. It's in your hands now.
Oh. Did he overhear the conversation?
Conrad?
Gary,
It's time. Let's go.
Okay. Coming.
You're gonna lose a job. See, his car's over the other way. That's why I thought we had to go that way. Ooh, got a new achievement.
Healthy lifestyle.
Be the good kind of quitter. Oh, it's because we didn't smoke.
We didn't smoke, yeah. All right, agents. I just got the report from Nelson. The big greenhouse in front of us seems to be empty. However, the IR cameras picked up 12 targets in an underground facility hidden underneath. The scan for traps and explosives came back negative. Be careful regardless. I'm gonna be in my command. Watch your backs and keep a low profile. These guys are dangerous and most likely armed. Use of deadly force is authorized. Getting the hostage out alive and well is our #1 priority. You all know what she looks like. Miller, Johnson, you open up the front door. Once we're inside, we're looking for another door in the back. Watch out for hostiles from that point on. Okay, let's go. Move, move, move. Gary, I appreciate you backing me up earlier. Thank you.
After what you did, it's only right you'd help us fix it now. Let's go get your girl.
Ayo.
Save Laura.
The objective.
What did you...
I keep thinking that means there's new information whenever it has a thing in the bottom left, but it's just the new objective. We'll run into the front line. Clear! Faster than all of them.
Yep.
Look at us go. Besides Gary. Or even catch up to him.
Trackstar.
Targets ahead. Open up and move in. 3 targets.
Oh shit. CDI, drop your weapons. Drop them now. Oh shit.
Take cover!
Did Agent Kumar just drop?
I think so.
Yep.
Oh. Laura's not here.
Shit, that was loud. Oh shit, my bad.
Wow. Wow, sorry.
Shit. That was loud. The rest of them will be waiting for us.
Oh, May's been shot. Gordon, Flynn, provide first aid and see if we can get her out of the med kit. Out to the medics. Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck. Ido.
Ido. That's my guess.
Lock this room down. Keep an eye on these assholes. Get their guns and make sure they stay down. Someone comes through that door over there, you shoot. The rest of you keep moving. We can't give them any more time to prepare or get out. Follow me.
Let's go.
Are you controlling him, by the way?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
But, like, not fully.
Well, just we're moving forward. I didn't
Opening
know.
up!
In the final corridor,
Not anymore.
we passed by a large surgery room. I didn't think about it at the time, but that must have been where they had given Zora her new face and implanted Boyd's fake ID. The only thing I could think about was whether they'd moved Laura or done something to her the moment they'd heard us coming.
Next room's a dead end. Expect resistance.
Oh,
There's
shit.
Laura.
She's gonna get shot.
Drop those guns or we'll shoot.
Oh, ha! This is the head.
Really?
The Williams guy, remember? Zora mentioned him.
Austin, this is your audition for the mob boss. Give me a good one.
Who are you? What is this?
Jesus, that was so loud. Back, get the fuck away. CDI, put your
Nope,
weapons
wrong
on the
voice.
ground right now.
Dad!
Stay put, Laura. It's gonna be all right. Give us a minute to talk it over, okay?
Oh, I see. It's about the girl. How about this? We hand her over to you and you never show your faces here again. Sound fair?
I don't think you understand. This facility is surrounded. It's over. Your only option is to cooperate right now.
Alright. We'll cooperate. But we'll kill the girl first.
No.
No? Then it sounds like you're getting everything you want. That's not how negotiations work.
Shooting a child will do nothing but worsen your prospects on trial.
Come We both know I'm fucked regardless.
We'll take you out if you make a wrong move. Doesn't have to be that way.
So what you're saying is our only chance is to fight.
Zora. You should have cooperated, Neil. I'm sorry, Laura.
No!
We killed Zora.
Hey, cover.
Go, fall back.
Did
Get
all
out
the
of
people
here.
with us? Everyone with us
Gary,
died.
motherfucker?
Yeah, why are you doing Gary's voice too?
Oh shit, my bad.
Go, fall back, get her out of here.
Sweet, remember
I'll cover you.
I talked to you about games you can play on Twitch with viewers, but you didn't remember the name?
No,
yes.
They talked
But
about
didn't
it,
remember
they
the
didn't
name. Yes,
remember the name. Why do you keep adding words?
It's alright. It's a long day.
Right now it's
Jackbox. Oh yeah, we knew Jackbox. Yeah.
Jackbox.
I own a lot of the Jackbox games.
Will you be alright?
I'll be fine. Go, go, go!
I feel like Laura's about to get shot. This music slaps.
This guy, the one of them's gonna turn.
Oh no.
Oh, shit.
And that's it. The most tumultuous days of my life, and possibly in Garian history. We never did find out who was behind the Liberators. I had gotten so close, but ultimately, we weren't able to present enough evidence to convict anyone. There was something we must have missed.
Did you also miss
Luckily, the Liberators never launched another attack or made another statement. They just vanished into thin air. One thing is for certain. Given the contents of the data the Liberators were after, they had to be a false flag operation aimed at escalating the situation between Gara and Drovia for whatever reason. A Garian extremist group hell-bent on exposing Gara's past crimes just doesn't make sense to me. And in fact, once the proof was out there, they vanished without a trace, like their only purpose had been fulfilled.
Interesting.
The data I leaked sent a shockwave through the solar system. The source of the leak was quickly discovered, and the CDI not only fired me on the spot, but also tried to scrub me from their records and made all sorts of claims to discredit me. The Garian state scrambled to spin the narrative on the Sector 2 incident, but the data was authentic and unambiguous. 40 years ago, the Savient colony on Drovia had been sabotaged in a secret operation initiated by a handful of Gyara's top politicians, economic elites, and the CDI under the leadership of Amelia Thorne, now Attorney General and leader of the Garian Department of Justice. It became clear to me why she had tried to hide the data, fired the chief when he got too close, and ordered the arrest of Cox when she realized who he was. She is currently awaiting trial, along with a number of mostly retired politicians who were implicated in the conspiracy.
Interesting.
So I said we did another stream, but it was fun. I mean, your streams are fun too. Oh.
The Jackbox games would be a lot of fun. I think that'd be a fun chocolate milk stream
Laura
too.
is free again and seems to be doing okay, but I wonder every day about the scars this experience has left behind. Even though I know I'm not directly to blame, I will never forgive myself for inadvertently dragging her into all this. As for me, I am free again, as free as I was before, but my life is forever changed. Catherine and I are dating again, however crazy that sounds. Things are so different now. The world is so different that maybe something good can come of it again.
Very beautiful shot here. Is this the end of the game, by the way?
Yeah.
Finally, Zora. There was a moment when I thought she might have changed. I saw hesitation in her eyes, or maybe it was all in my head. Despite everything she had done, her death upset me. It took the CDI a while to find out anything about her previous life. Turns out her name used to be Elizabeth Davis. She and her friend Boyd had been picked up by the mercenaries as teenagers on the run. Both of them came from affluent Garian families, and both had been reported missing, presumed dead. When they burned her body, Zora's parents were the only ones there besides me. As I stared into the flames, I wondered what her life could have been.
Damn.
There it is. I'm gonna lower the volume for this.
Well, I'm sure it's not copyrighted. Alright, we'll let this play out. So, 3. How different was this from your ending?
So,
that's the main thing I want to know.
It's not entirely, not crazy different, but I think like we got there very differently.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Zora's alive for my.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Zora had like a more positive note for her story. I also did choose to leak the information. So
you didn't choose?
I did choose to leak the information.
Okay, so that was the same.
So that we also got that. But like, for example, so I'm not an idiot like you guys. So I actually knew what the right company was, who were the Liberators. It was Dyson.
Oh, that was my secondary guess.
And when I went to put it in, like I actually, one of the options was, so you know how you guys cooperated with the CDI. So like you went in with the CDI to the church. I went with, I didn't tell them, I told Zora first. And so what happens on my playthrough was that I went before Zora and I tried to stop him first. And then they come and then they take him away. Zora spots me and takes him away, and I get knocked out and I wake up in the church.
Interesting.
And then there's actually, at the start of the church, for example, there's a real, like a guard, not an agent placed to be a guard. So like that's also different. So you have an interaction with them as well, and you have to lie to get into the church.
Yeah.
And then also, because I didn't work with the CDI, at the end, when I was going to
rescue Laura,
one of the options I had was actually since I had the Dyson's phone number, I called him and we met on a train and we had a conversation where I tried to convince him to, like, or I had the option to either convince him to pay the Liberators anyway, and then just talk to him about like why he's doing what he's doing and kind of more stuff like that. And
that's cool.
There's a whole dialogue there as well. And there's like a whole bunch of like smaller stuff, like, you know, I paid for Ed's boat, and like that kind of gave me a better view. So like no one died, like the agent didn't get shot. For me, it was like a successful capture. So yeah, there's been a lot. It was like a lot of differences that throughout the playthrough. Like, it's almost feels like it's a different kind of character that you end up with.
That's pretty cool. Did Kat and him get together in your version too?
Yes, but there is. While I was writing the review for the game and stuff, I was looking around, and there's actually there's the image actually changes. So like of the three of them sitting on the roof, that I think there's a chance that it can only just be him sitting there by himself. And
because I think there's also Laura probably can die.
Yeah, and then there's also one where I guess Laura dies, but you guys get back together anyway, or Laura dies, and because I'd imagine if you didn't tell her at all, like if you didn't tell Kat at all, and she dies,
then you don't have her.
Then you could end up with Kat anyway. But anyway, so yeah, that was Lacuna Matata. Very, very strong debut game. From DigiTales.
Very impressive. It's a great game on its own, but considering it's a debut game, it makes it even more like impressive.
Yeah, and you know, it's the second time I've gone through this game now, and I thoroughly enjoyed it both times. I think super exciting. So
yeah, it's kind of game like I want to play it again and like see the other options, but there's like so many other options. It also feels like a little overwhelming. Like that's not a bad thing.
The next time, this time actually took longer than my first playthrough because
we were chatting.
We chatted in between, and there's more dialogue. But like we read the dialogue out loud. But when I was reading, I did read all the dialogue, but it only took me like 4.5, 5 hours to do.
Well, it's a lot quicker to read in your head than act it out.
So I think that, you know, I definitely want to do it again, but like make the decisions I wouldn't make.
And do the opposite decision of everyone you would.
Yeah, and I think like certain in my review, right, I said how my written review on RespawnStation.com, I said how the game has great writing and the characters are so well done that you just kind of like just enjoy seeing the interactions, and it's cool seeing the interactions that you get that I don't have, and vice versa. Like, I didn't get a call from Miss Moore or Evelyn Moore
because they killed the husband, Sora and all them.
And so I think she may have said like, "Oh, you promised me" or something like that. So it was more of like that instead of like, thank you and I hope you good luck with your investigation type of thing. So yeah, it's
the little moments
to kind of make the whole game up, and I'm excited. This is just the start of 2022.
I know, and I'm already like, this is probably gonna be like our indie game of the year, and I'm like gonna be really impressed if one comes in and beats it.
I don't know if it'll work because it technically came out in December.
Yeah, that's alright though. We played it we can put it in it's our awards. We can make up the rules.
But yeah, no, I really screenshot.
I almost dropped the controller, so I had a screenshot.
Really wanted to save this menu screen.
That's gonna be our background.
Yeah. No, I think that the whole so this year we're off to a strong start. Obviously, with this, we'll play more of Swan, Chernobyl Unexplored next week, next week, and we'll just have a lot.
We're playing Extraction.
Well, yeah, but there'll be one day.
Both.
There'll be one day of the Friday, Saturday. We'll also be playing Extraction with Nick. Alexa will also be here.
Maybe.
No, you'll be here, and we'll switch controllers, Alexa. I'll give you the controller.
I might be busy.
What? You have plans, Alexa? You of the least.
Very busy person.
Yeah, that's it.
Which Extraction we're playing Friday, right? I just want to make sure.
Yes, I believe so. Yeah.
Okay, good. Because Saturday I might not make it.
Okay, right. So then yes, Friday.
That works out well because then I think we can do Swan, Chernobyl Explored on Saturday. But yeah, and then the week after that will be a lot more live streams, but we'll get into that when we get into it. Maybe we'll play an open world game. I've been itching to play one of those, so we'll get to that next week.
We also got some games to finish on our backlog, so.
Yes, so.
We'll see.
Yeah, well.
But this is our first game completed in 2022 on the stream.
It is. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks to everybody who dipped in and out of the stream. We appreciate it. Definitely an exciting start. If you want to check out my review, you can go to respawnstation.com. Shout out to developers and publishers for giving us a copy of this game. A few copies, actually, so that we can check out the game and get the full experience. So we got a fun time. And if you have an interest, if you want to check out some of the endings for yourself, definitely check out the game. It's called Lacuna. It's on Steam, Xbox, PlayStation, and I don't. Is it on the Nintendo Switch?
Is it on PC?
Wait, you offered me a code for the Switch.
Oh yes, yeah. So yeah, it is on Nintendo Switch. 100%.
I was definitely
offered. Yeah. Yes, it is on the Nintendo Switch as well. And it's $20 on console. I think $15 or $16 on Steam. And if you get
that's great value. Let's just put that out there. My rating of how amazing a game is, like, because you can have a game that blows your mind in 5 hours, right?
Yeah,
and it costs $60. Let's just say,
and
that $60 feels justified. But if you can get $1 for an hour out of every $10 that you spend, like, I think that's a great game.
Yeah.
If you can get $1 for every dollar, or an hour out of every dollar you spend, that's an amazing game.
And this one is definitely that, yeah, because just one playthrough is like, let's say 5 hours, or like, it's even make it smaller, like 3 hours. Right. You're still gonna play this through like 3-4 times.
Yeah, there's
like,
definitely have a replayability,
and you can play it even more if you want to.
This would be when me and Suri had a different website that we wrote on.
Yeah.
I had an article series called is it Post Credits?
Yeah, Post Credits.
This would be a game that's perfect for that, because literally, like, the game never like really ends until you've accomplished every single thing or done every single combination of
for sure
things, which could take 30 hours.
Yep, and I think that I was trying to see, is this the achievements? Okay.
Yes, so 2 playthroughs. We don't even have half of them.
Yeah. I have a few. There's Happy Boy, serve up lots of love. So I'm guessing that's for Horace. Serve up lots of insects.
You have to probably feed them every time you interact.
Yeah. Catch the mastermind.
Every time you interact.
Tell the stories. But catch the mastermind. I don't know. Oh,
that's
I'm guessing this
Dyson.
is. Yeah, this is telling
catch
Dyson.
William.
No, I mean the Dyson guy.
You actually tell the CDI about it, because I knew who he was, but I didn't tell the CDI about it.
And we told the wrong people.
Yeah.
So we messed up.
Interesting. And also, I just want to mention that there is a $25 version of this game called the Save the World Edition, I believe. And there's a part of the profits for that game, that edition of the game, will go to a World Health Organization. What's the word for it? Like a fund to get more like vaccines and stuff like that out there, masks and everything like that. So there you go.
It goes 10% of the revenue goes to Go Give One, a World Health Organization initiative. That's what you have in your article.
Perfect. That's true. Okay. With that said, thank you guys for watching. It is 11:11, so make a wish. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, good night, good morning, and a damn good time.